Today we're going to be checking out Bandswitch by Amazing Noises. This is kindly provided to me by Isotonic Studios. I believe the release date is on Tuesday. I also just want to mention that when I load up a new device or a new plugin in Daily Decibels, it's casual, it's first impressions kind of stuff. I don't do any prior research or read the manuals. I just want to have a bit of fun, see how intuitive things are. It's kind of like an unboxing video. If you want more serious stuff, I'm sure people will put out more official tutorials. Anyway, let's check out Bandswitch. It's an audio effect that splits the incoming signal into 3 bands and processes them independently. You can modulate the amplitude, tremolo, or the panning position of each band. You can also modify the shape of the modulator. Okay, so it seems like we have 3 bands. We can split this frequency into 3 bands. We have some control over those bands, and we can make it kind of, I guess you could say, wobble or move around, whether it's volume or pitch. So let's load it up and give it a go. This is just a tune that I've been working on, and I've got a pad here which I'm going to use. It's quite harmonically rich. Let's load up Bandswitch for the first time ever. Initiating. Okay, here it is here. Let's play some audio. So you can see our bands down here. I'm assuming the crossfaders allow us to define the areas of the bands. They do indeed. So these look like the controls for the tremolo and the vibrato. These look like delays that we can apply to each individual band. We can choose between different bands. We have balance. What does this do? Stereo balance of the bands. Okay. Wet gain, dry gain. Then down here it looks like we've got additional modulation we can apply to each band. So we can add an LFO with some depth. And this all looks like it's synced to the beat. I can't see any kind of free rate. We also have mod controls for the crossfaders as well. Let's just turn that on and see if that moves. It does. So that's cool. You can see that band moving. Okay, let's just straight away, let's play with band number 2 because that's probably going to have the most content for us for now. And I'm looking at this trem PA value. I'm assuming one direction goes for panning. Okay, let me just loop this. There we go. So I can hear this particular band of frequencies panning from left and right, and this is going from 1.2 kHz to 4.26. Let's speed it up. So we can go to 1/128. And what's our max value? 32/4. So we can do 32 bars or 128th of a bar. Let's try moving it across to the tremolo side. I haven't heard much difference there. Let's bring up the smoothing. We've got a vibrato here. Okay, so sorry, I understand. So tremolo is just kind of like a gated amplitude, and the pan, it will do the similar thing, but it will go from the left to the right. Let me just move that loop start point. Okay, so let's bring up the vibrato. So this is when we start getting into that nice lo-fi aesthetic. Okay, let's try it with another band now. Let's try band number 3, which is all this content here, so from anything above 4.26 kHz. Let's go straight into the vibrato. Let's make this fast. We'll go 1/8. Let's bring this down. We'll give this a bit of tremolo. What does smoothing do? Just says tremolo panning smoothness. And we've got probability here as well, which is interesting. So I'm going to bring the probability down. Bring the vibrato all the way up. So it doesn't seem to happen as often. That's cool. Okay, I want to get some mod on this crossfader too here. So let's just bring the depth up. Let's bring the initial value up. And let's get some panning happening in this band here. Seems like we can change the shape, so I'm going to click on this. Okay, so we can do triangle. Now let's give this some modification. I'm wondering if this changes the rate or what it actually changes. So this changes the rate. Let's give this some depth as well. It's kind of cool. Let's speed this up. Now over here it looks like we have 3 separate delays per band. So I'm not sure what this variation does. Let's just bring up the gain and the feedback of all of them. Let's do it. Let's make these different. What does scale do? Delay time scale factor. Variation. So I am going to look at the manual to see what these parameters actually do here. Where's our delay stuff? Let's just stop that playing. Delay time and note scale rescales the delay time by a percentage. Very useful to create irregular delays. Okay, so that's just like the scale factor in the regular Ableton Live delay. Feedback variation. The cyclic variation in percentage of the delay length. If the delay time is a quarter and the variation ID 50%, the actual delay length goes from 1/8 to 3/8, i.e. 1/4 take away an eighth and 1/4 plus 1/8. This generates unique polyrhythmic patterns impossible to attain with regular delays. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go and put this on. I've got a piano here. I don't have a MIDI keyboard with me where I'm at, so let's just use the classic piano here. Let's get this on here because I feel like we could use this for some real lo-fi type stuff. Let's make these really fast. I'm going to bring the vibrato amounts down. So this is without. Actually, let's get something happening with the actual music here. Piano on. Alright, and I know that's not fantastic, but that'll do for this example. Get some depth on these. Let's slow this all the way down. Got a dry here. We also have triangle pass, triangle shape, peak location. I'm not too sure what that is. Triangle peak sets the vertex of the triangular shape. Yeah, I don't quite understand how that works, but let's put these all on triangle and move it up, see if we can notice a difference. I can't notice much there. If we have it on square, I believe this is just kind of like the phase of the square, the cycle. We also have an overdrive. Let's try that just with a operator. So we'll just use a saw wave. I like to test things with a saw. This is with it off. On. I'm going to just delete this, and I want to just try one more from scratch. User library Bandswitch. Okay, so let's get a kind of a polyrhythmic vibrato going on. Let's try and get 3 different vibrato times. So let's just go 8D, quarter T, 16D. And let's bring up the vibrato on all of those. Let's just see how that sounds. So the balance spreads it out across the stereo spectrum. It's quite nice if you're in headphones. We can go on the opposite too. Bring the feedback up in these delays. Me trying to play a solo on my computer keyboard. Awesome, so that is Bandswitch. Go check it out, Isotonic Studios. It is released on Tuesday if you want to get your hands on it.